What is your name?
Billy Stowe.
Which neighborhood do you reside in?
Auburn, Gresham.
How long have you lived in Chicago?
All my life since I was born.
And when was that?
1977.
What role do you think you play in your community?
Just a neighbor. That's about it. I'm not active, doing no protesting or nothing like that. Just, you know what I'm saying? Speak to a couple of people, may see some young people around, try to encourage them or something.
What is your definition of community?
My definition of community is a group of people that stay in a cluster neighborhood area, and some active and helping out the community, some just live there.
Okay. How long? Not how long. How have you been impacted by your community?
I guess, you know, no negative, positive, but it's too much impact. Sometimes you gotta look over your shoulder sometimes, but not all the time though. But that's probably anywhere though. So.
How would your life be different if you lived in a different city or town?
Actually, I can't really tell you because I'm never lived in a different city or town, so it could be the same, may not be the same. So, really, this is some.
If you could change anything about your community, what would it be and why?
What would I change? Hanging out on the corners a lot with a lot of people because. Yeah, I changed it because it draws a lot of attention, negative sometimes, shooting, fights, whatever. It draws a lot of negative attention now.
How do you think your community is viewed by others? And why do you think that is?
Shoot, my community view is bad by others. probably because of what they see when they come and pass or what they heard from people, media, you know, news and stuff. Yeah, their view is a bad neighborhood.
If you think this view is wrong or unfair, is there a way to change how your community is viewed by others? And if there is a way to change it, how so?
I don't think it's too much the way to change it. The view where it's changed by others. Yeah, because everybody had their own views and opinion though, but I haven't given that too much no thought though. I can't change by others. Nah. You go ahead to the next question.
Okay. All cities have to deal with issues like violence. How does the issue of violence in Chicago compare to other major cities?
Like I said before, I can't tell you because I don't know. All I know what the news and the media give me, so some could be true, may not be true. So
you haven't heard any other, articles or any other news reports about violence in other cities that you can maybe compare to Chicago?
Yeah, they're about the same then. But some, like I said, some could be true, not true. So I haven't been there, so.
Okay.
Some people exaggerate, you know what I'm saying? You know, the story go one place to another.
What are the top 3 concerns or issues that you would like to address and start a dialogue with your community about? The community could be your peers, your neighborhood, or Chicago.
Top 3, to the people hanging out on the corner, see could we resolve that, which that issue. The restaurants. It's a decent restaurants in the neighborhood, but it could be better healthy restaurants and better soul food restaurants. Cause yeah.
Okay.
Other communities got better restaurants.
If you were in charge of the media, what would you show? Or what would you do to change the perception of how people view you and your community?
Actually, I would show everything that's going on. I want to try to manipulate something to show something different. Because when you show us exactly what's going on, that's when you know what you're working with, what you need to change and not change. If you try to show a different view and leave out some things, those are things that you left out may need to be changed.
How do you see Chicago in your future?
I see Chicago moving forward as always. I see it moving forward. I hope it be, praying that it be, I'm talking to the existence that it be well, good, and better.
It is important for us to keep an online dialogue of the most important issues facing our community. Are there any other questions I did not ask you, or that you feel I should ask to others, as others in your community?
Let's see what questions I feel that you should ask. Not as right now. I don't have none off the top of my head as right now.
Okay. Any additional notes or comments about this process, i.e. your work experience, what can we do to improve this process for future interviewees, what was successful, what needs work?
That's basically almost the same question. But not as much though. I don't have too much experience in interviews and stuff like that. It's okay with me so far.
Thank you.